Hey guys, welcome back to Andre Baba's videos. Thanks for tuning into our Troop channel. If you didn't know already, in these videos we help 2nd and 3rd grade Brownies through their badges. In this video, we will be showing you the different steps to complete the My Best Self badge, in which you will learn how to get to know your body, eat and play in a healthy way, find out how your body works, know what to do if something bugs you, and finally, meet a health helper. If you have this paper, you can go ahead and take it out because it will help you through the video by looking at it. But if you don't have it, it's okay too because we will be showing you all the step options. There's a link down below with a list of the things you need to complete. Okay, now that we have everything we need, let's jump into the badge work. In this first step, we will be learning how to get to know our body. The 3 options for step 1 are to create an elf shelf by coloring in, drawing your eyes, hair, and favorite clothes the best you can to make it look like you. Everybody's will be different as we each have our own characteristics that make us, us. The second option is to write on your elf shelf where you feel happy, hungry, nervous, sad, angry, and thirsty. The third option is to share with your group's elf shelves how your features make you unique. But if you're stuck in the house like me, you can ask your parents to call a family member or friend, or you could just talk to your parents. For this step, I chose to color in my elf shelf to look like me. Do I look like her, guys? I mean, I feel like I do. My height is 4'11". My eye color is brown. My hair is dark brown, and my skin color is caramel. To measure the length of your arms and the length of your legs, ask your parents to get a measuring tape like this. Take your measuring tape and on your shoulder, put the number 1 and wait till you get to your fingertips and read the number that is on your fingertips. For me, that is 24. Do the same with your legs. Start at your hip and go all the way down to your toes. For me, that is 29. For more fun, what you can do is search up the meaning of your name. The meaning of my name is brave and is a feminine form of the Greek Andrew, meaning manly or brave, dating back to the 17th century. All right, guys, have fun searching up the meaning of your name. Let's start to step 2. All right. In step 2, we will learn how to eat and play in a healthy way. The 3 options are to try 3 new foods from different food groups and talk with your brownie friends or family and decide a way to eat them more often. Try 3 different kinds of exercise to do each for 20 minutes and figure out how you could do it 3 times a week. And finally, take a thirst challenge. Try not to drink sweetened juice or soda for a week. For this step, I chose to try 3 new foods. I chose dry broccoli, which is a part of the vegetable section in the food pyramid. I was a little skeptical about trying it, but it's really good. Next, I chose dried chickpeas, which is a part of the grain section. I was also really skeptical about trying it. The chocolate is good, but I'm not the biggest fan of the chickpea part. But that's okay. Lastly, I chose grapefruit, which is a part of the fruit section. As you can see here, it looks like this. It's a little bitter, but it's really good. It's good for a snack in the summertime or springtime or at a picnic or something. All right, after you're finished with either option 1, 2, or 3, for more fun, you can learn why 3 different vitamins are important for your body. One kind of vitamin is vitamin E, and it helps to protect cells from damage. Okay, guys, have fun eating and playing in a healthy way and trying new things. Let's move on to step 3. In step 3, you will find out how your body works. The 3 options for this step are to talk about 3 common reasons your tummy might hurt. You could talk with friends or family members about these 3 reasons. You could learn about a healthy temperature. If you would like to do this, you should team up with an adult to take your temperature and learn 2 reasons why your temperature might be high and 2 reasons why it might be low. And finally, you could find out about bandages. For this, you would need to look at 5 different bandages and figure out why they're different and what you would cover with each one. You will also have to learn facts about how your body makes its own bandages. For this step, I chose to learn about bandages. Here we have 5 bandages, and they are different because they are different shapes and sizes. This bandage is a super large bandage. It's an adhesive pad, and it's only for large cuts and bruises. This bandage is a transparent bandage. It's also for burns and blisters, and also for medium-sized cuts. This bandage is for if you cut your finger. It's especially made so it can fold over your finger easier. This bandage is for any normal cut, like if you cut yourself with a paper or anything. And this bandage is especially made if you cut your knee. When you get a cut, do you ever wonder what that yellow stuff is oozing out of your cut? Well, when you get a cut, your body sends special cells to the broken skin, and they stick together like glue at the cut, forming its own bandage. After you're done with these steps, for more fun, you could learn about what to use if you're hurt and you don't have a bandage. One thing I know you can use if you don't have a bandage is old-fashioned water just to clean out the injury, just until you can get a bandage. Okay guys, have fun finding out how your body works, and remember, prove yourself to only yourself and not to other people. Let's move on to step 4. In step 4, we will learn what to do if something bugs you. There are 3 choices for this step. The choices are to create a happy box, which you find a box or bag and fill it with your favorite books, toys, soft things, photos of happy times, or people you love, so the next time you feel worried or upset, you can take out your box and smile. You could draw your feeling faces each day for a week. For this, you have to draw how you feel in the morning, after school, and before you go to bed, and talk about which time of day is your happiest and why. Then with your family, talk about how you can make more times happier. Or finally, learn how moving helps you feel happier. And to do this, you have to try fun movements like hula hooping or skipping or jumping jacks for 5 minutes. Then talk with your friends or family about which one makes you feel the best. For this step, I chose to create a happy box with things that make me happy. The first thing I put in here is a picture of me and my Girl Scout sisters having a party together. The next thing I put in here is my favorite book, Divergent. It's a very good series. The next thing I put in here is my favorite stuffed animal. My friend gave me this for my birthday. Another thing I put in here is my favorite music, which is Hamilton. I have it in the CDs. And the last thing I put in here is gum, because I love myself some gum. Okay guys, have fun learning what to do if something bugs you, and remember to smile and be creative. Let's go on to step number 5. For step 5, we will meet a health helper. For this step, you could visit a doctor, dentist, or optometrist and invite them to speak to you or go to their office. Then ask them what they do during an exam and how they help you stay healthy. You could visit with a school nurse or counselor and find out what they do for students and what are some reasons why students might need help. Or finally, you could meet someone who works in an ambulance, and to do this, you need to find out what happens if someone has to go to a hospital in an ambulance. Since I'm stuck in the house right now, I chose to do a video chat with my school counselor, Miss Sonnabend. This is my school counselor, Miss Sonnabend. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. Okay, so basically what this meeting is for is we're helping 3rd and 2nd grade Brownies, which is a rank in Girl Scouts, earn their My Best Self badge virtually. Okay, so let's just hop right into the questions. Okay, so can you talk a bit about yourself as a counselor? Just, I don't know, anything you want to tell us?
Anything I want to say? Well, I've been a counselor for, oh my gosh, close to 20 years now.
Wow.
So I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I've actually been at Pyle for 19 of those years. So I was
Wow.
only at one other school for 1 year. So I moved to Pyle and I loved it and I never left. And I don't plan to leave for any time soon.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I've had a great team that I've been working with, and I really just I love the age of middle school because I feel like that's where you get to really reach a lot of kids at a really important stage of their life.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. So the second question is, what do you do for students at our school? What do you do?
I do a lot of different things. That's the nice thing about being a school counselor. I get to kind of touch on so many different areas of a student's life. So I deal with academic concerns. That could be, working with a teacher that you might be having trouble with, working on coming up with some plans for doing better in school. I deal with scheduling, so I make every one of my students' schedules, and I make changes throughout the year.
Yeah.
I work with students individually on lots of different issues, personal issues, academic issues, family issues, and I also do in class counseling, do like the big group counseling as well.
Okay. All right. Um, the third question is, what are some things kids can do if they need help?
So, the main thing that a kid should do is make sure they tell somebody. And that could be different for different kids. Really, just finding someone that you trust. That could be a parent, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes that's part of the issue. And so you want to talk to someone else, and that could be a teacher you've really bonded with, it could be a counselor. Um, I do think it's important to talk to friends, but if you really need help, if it's a real big issue, friends are probably not equipped to help as much. They can be an ear, but really you should let an adult know if you're in trouble or really need help.
Okay. All right. The fourth question is with this COVID crisis going around, what are some things that kids can do to kind of relieve the stress of being in quarantine?
The fun thing is I put out, and I think you did it, you actually did it for me, the Google form where I had kids tell me what they've been doing to um, kind of make it a little better. And it's really awesome the things that kids have come up with: the baking, the walks, the playing games online, puzzles, reading, watching movies, just FaceTiming with friends has been huge. Just making sure that you connect with someone, whether it's a big group of people or one friend. Really, all you need is one friend that you can connect with, and that makes a world of difference. Having family time, and I would say, very importantly, especially in times of this quarantine, if you're really struggling, because some people are, if you're really struggling, make sure you're either reaching out to an adult or getting on the computer and looking up the crisis hotline
Yeah.
and, reaching out for help.
All right. Well, those are all of my
Oh my gosh, that was
questions.
so fast.
Right? I didn't want to like waste any of your time. Is there anything else you would like to say, or is that all?
I would say that anybody can be a good friend and can help someone. You don't have to be a counselor to do that. Just saying that I'm here for you, and I want to be someone that you can talk to and confide in is really, really important for anybody, especially now.
All right. Well, thank you so much for agreeing to this.
My pleasure.
I
It's so
hope you
good
have
to
a
see you.
yeah. It's good to see you too. Now that we're not in school or anything.
Well, you take care and you have a good rest of the school year, and hopefully, I will be seeing you in the fall.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Andre Baba's videos, and I hope you had a lot of fun becoming your best self and meeting your own health helper. Andre Baba, out.